Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Okami HD Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we have just arrived here at the Ark of Yamato and battled out with our first of many rematches here within this place, and that is going to be, of course, with the Battle of Nighttails once again, and we did get ourselves a nice good win on that, but now we got ourselves with two more other different rematches to go on into with, such as being for this one right here, we're going to have to go and jump right on into with the Crimson Helm. Now, if you guys don't know how this whole battle works with the Crimson Helm, it's just like how it happened before. We just need to make sure to just keep on striking down his armor, and once that happens, and once we get ourselves all of his armor weakened up, we can then go and start using up with the brush technique for the wind type of stuff that's going to happen. Now, not only that, but sometimes he will go and charge up a fire type of force field around him as well too, and you can also go and blow that down. But this is what we do want, is that we have to go and break down his armor and just keep on chopping him down to size, and hopefully we can at least get ourselves with a nice good win by the end of all of this. Now, we also do have the Spider Queen battle that's going to happen as well too, and that's going to be happening later on throughout our time after once we're done with the Crimson Helm battle. But again, that whole battle with the Spider Queen just it works exactly like how the original one well basically happened from before. Now, within these two videos for today, while we are here in Okami HD and battling out with these two other different rematch boss battles that are happening, we're going to be starting off with a brand new Let's Play project, which I'm very happy about. Now, this is going to be something that's going to be a little bit Pokemon related as well, too, in a way, but we're going to be going and playing within our time of Ni no Kuni, and I've never really actually played a Ni no Kuni game before. We are going to be playing the, I want to say the first of many localization games that have actually made it here to the actual western side, and that is going to be known as the Wrath of the White Witch. I've never actually played through that game before, so it should actually be very fun to get ourselves started off within our time of what this first many of Ni no Kuni games I'm going to be playing throughout here. Now, there was a DS version for it, which I was originally going to be doing, but I'm not going to even worry about it because I would rather just go and play the repackaged game of that instead of actually playing on the DS version. But there's also another game known as Revenant Kingdom. I believe that is the one that has happened after, I think, within our time here of the Wrath of the White Witch. And I'm going to go and have to try that out as well, too, later on. I'll probably play that on the Nintendo Switch, because I believe that's out for that console, I think, right? And I think also as well probably, too, with the PS4. But we'll have to, well, I have to go and do a little bit more checking up on that later. But now, since the Crimson Helm is now done, we're going to go and take another little walk around through here on this bridge. And now also, too, while you are walking around within here, you will actually get to see the symbol of what type of boss that you are going to go and face. So, just make sure exactly what type of boss that you want to go and battle out with during your time throughout here, and that will kind of symbolize exactly who you're going to be rematching within our time, because we still got, I want to say, two more other different boss battles after once we're done here with the Spider Queen, and that of course is going to have to be with well, what's his name? I think his name starts with a B, right? And I keep on forgetting about what his name is. I think his name is Blind or something. Yeah, I think that's what his name is. It'll probably come back to me. Like I'm close on to what his name is. But we also do have with as well too with the rematch of Ororuchi. So we're gonna have to go and battle out with both of those two guys there. Now, Ororuchi, we already know how that battle is going to work, and I'm going to make dang sure that I'm going to do a lot of editing within that battle, because it does take a little bit of some progress, because you do have like two different phases within that battle there. Now, just like how the Spider Queen works for this one, is that just make sure that you grab all the different type of flowers that are going to be here, and make sure that they are all vined up properly to where the tail is going to be, and make sure that all three of them are all tied up around. And once you go and do that, that should at least help you out big time, and be able to make sure to go and pull out the that bud, and that will help you get all the weak points for what the Spider Queen is all about here. Now, this battle did take me a little bit of some time, because I was running into a little bit of an issue throughout here where it's like I was trying to like go and do like some of the cut brush technique things, and they didn't really do like as much amount of damage as I wanted to. So I just had to go and just kind of just do it like one after the other there. But hey, at least I went and dodged out that. Now, by the way, the Spider Queen will go and try to absorb out your health as well if you stay into that bud for too long. And you don't want that to happen. Now this is where I kept on completely missing my way. I was just trying to go and get the whole entire tail out. Now unfortunately, if you do take a little bit of some time, she will actually decide to be like, hey, you know what, I'm just going to go and just break on out of this vine anyways. And then now you have to go and restart the whole entire progress all over again, which that's not fun. And then right now I already got myself with 2 of them so far, and now she just went and broke them all off. Which that's just not good either. But yes, you can also go and kind of flip behind where she is at, but you have to make sure that you do this as quickly as you can though, because sometimes she will actually go and change right around as quickly as she can. Now, I wish I should have went and brought in some more of the ink bottles that I had. Unfortunately, during this type of time, I only had just fairly I had like quite a bit of amount of those ink bottles, but they still ran out really fast. But most of them are like pretty costly, I want to say at this point, for like the different different attribute points for the for Amaterasu. Some of them were pretty expensive because I think we have to do like 400 or something, I think, now for the ink bottles to get upgraded. I have to go and check back on that. Oh man, okay, yeah, no, this is where I'm gonna have a little bit of some problems here. Yeah, this is where I'm going to start losing out a little bit of my health here and there for this type of part of the battle, at least at some point soon, though, however. But yeah, once we actually do go and finish off with these 2 videos for today, we will be jumping back to more of Ni no Kuni, or Ni no Kuni, I should say, and then also as well, too, with more of Ocarina of Time. We are going to, of course, have to be Young Link once again, and this time we are going to have to go and start reaching our way on into where the bottom of the well is going to be taking place, which I am really excited about, because now, once we head into the bottom of the well, then that means we'll be able to get ourselves with the Lens of Truth, and that is the main thing that I do want within there, so that we can at least go and hunt down for some extra other different other gold sculptures that may probably need to happen within the within the Shadow Temple. Alright, so now what's gonna happen here, just like from what Lekachu did from before, I'm gonna set it with that weird type of bomb mud ball thing that's gonna be there, but now since she's all confused, we could go and start trying to launch up with all the different plants that we do have. But for some reason, I'm still like messing up here because it's so annoying. And I just have to just go and do that just one more other time. And unfortunately, I was just completely not really doing this as like best as I can. And we're still going to have to go and miss that, unfortunately. Dang it. Yeah. We just barely about got it, but unfortunately she's going to have to go and break on out of those vines once more. Yep, just like always. It's just going to keep on doing that like all the time. But I just heard that there's like a new game that is currently out right now that is for PC and Xbox at this point, and I think you guys may have probably already been playing this game out here for right now, and that is of course going to be with Pal World. I know that there's been a lot of controversies within that game so far, and I am thinking about trying it out on my channel at some point down the road. And everybody's saying how good the actual Steam version of the game is compared to the Xbox version. I know that there's been some problems happening throughout there. And I actually did a little bit of a project, I think, as well, too, within the game. Because if you guys don't know, currently for college, I do have, like, this blog class that I have to go through. And currently for my second blog that I'm actually talking about is with Pal World. So I'm very excited about with that. And hopefully my assignment did well, and hopefully I get myself a good mark later on. I still haven't really got my mark back yet for it, so I'll have to see what happens there. Alright, so here we go. I think this should at least about do it, right? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, again, with the annoying type of paint that's here, sometimes, like, with the ink, it, like, takes a little while for that to happen. Okay, so now we got all three together, but, and of course, she still, like, goes and breaks on out of there. Man, that's crazy. Oh, if I could just, at least just do it maybe one more other time, I think we should be okay, but again, we ran out of ink as quickly as we can, man. Yeah, so now we just have to wait for these annoying flowers to show back up again. And there we go. Oh, what? Oh. Yeah, sometimes you have to like try to like mark them up like as best as you can. There we go. And now we could go and try to do the other one there. I think we got 2. I think that looks like 2. Nope. It wasn't even 2 at all. Okay, maybe we'll have to do that again. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now we got all of them, and now we could go after the last bit. Now this is where I got really lucky here, because I didn't even realize that I was going to be able to knock down with all this like as fast as I can. So we're just almost about there, and just like that, we got the last one. Wow. Just before I was just almost about to get myself eaten up, we went and taken care of that as quickly as ever. And there we go. Very nice. And I think with that being said in mind, I think we're going to go and have to end off with the episode for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. In the next one, we will be taking care of the next 2 other different bosses that are going to be here. And of course, peace.